Hello and welcome to Book Chat. Today I'm going to talk about gardening since it's the perfect time of year to start working outside, and composting since it's an easy way to cut down on waste and be more environmentally friendly, and it's a great thing that you can add to your garden. So the first book today is The Vegetable Gardener's Handbook from the Old Farmer's Almanac. This book is a great basic guide to vegetable gardening and getting started with your garden for the summer. It's broken into segments about different types of garden, rules for climates, and tips for growing various types of vegetables, along with troubleshooting for pests and diseases. Another thing I really like about this book is that it has examples of plant journals, so you can keep track of your soil, your harvesting, and how you plant, so you can rotate your crops for the next year. So taking a look inside, this is an example of what the plant journals look like, where you can write down different things about your plants, where you planted them, and how they turned out. This is what it looks like for each vegetable breakdown. It gives you a little picture of it, talks about different types you can grow, harvesting, and all that good stuff. And then it has some tips and tools in here, like how much you should water each different type of plant that you have, as well as just troubleshooting if it has too much water. So moving from vegetables to flowers, the next book I have is Pollinator Friendly Gardening. This book focuses on our very important pollinator friends. No garden would survive without the bees, butterflies, and birds that make gardening possible. This book not only addresses the problems that would arise if pollinator populations die out, but it gets into the different types of plants and flowers that encourage bee populations to thrive. There are also tidbits of fun facts and myths about gardening and bugs. So it has cool stuff like a table of all different types of plants that bees love out in the garden. If you're looking for lawn substitutes to help your bee friends, there's a good list here that explains what they do and what types of lawns they provide. And if you like butterflies and you want to see some butterflies in your backyard, here's a little list of different things that butterflies like to eat to keep them healthy. Next is composting for a new generation. If you've never thought about composting before, or you've thought about it and thought you could do it, this book will change your mind. Composting is easier than it sounds, and this book really gets into all the options that you have depending on where you live. Composting is possible in suburban, urban, and of course rural homes. And this book has a how-to for any environment and any composting style that you choose, like worm heaps, holes, or countertop machines. It also has an easy list of what you can compost, what makes green versus brown, and how to make your compost thrive. And then once you have compost, it's a great thing to add to your garden to help it grow. So this is the list and details about things you can compost. It's a lot of things you have around your house. So like newspapers, vegetables and fruit scraps, and like even coffee grounds and coffee filters. If you're having problems with your compost heap, maybe it smells a little weird, maybe things aren't breaking down, it has troubleshooting on how you can fix that. And then it even has little step-by-step pictures on how to make different composting heaps. This one is actually a trash can composter, so it gives you some pictures on what that will look like when you do it in your own home. So my last book is Garden Alchemy. This book is all about taking care of your garden once it's planted. So there are organic recipes inside for making sure your plants and soil thrive with natural fertilizers and pest repellents. There are a few do-it-yourself craft projects for taking care of backyard wildlife. And the projects are easy to follow and they help with a variety of garden situations. So if you've never tested your soil before, you don't know what kind of soil you have in your backyard, there's a quick way that this book shows you how to test the pH levels. If you want to give your garden a little extra boost, there's a green garden tea that you can make with scraps from your garden to put in there when you water. It gives it an extra boost. If you're more of an indoor plant person, they do have indoor plant fertilizer to help your inside friends grow. There's also fun craft projects like a little bee bath where bees can take a rest when they're visiting your garden. Or if pests are a huge problem, there's a craft on how to make a recycled bottle bug trap. So if you have like flies or wasps or stink bugs, this is a great craft to follow, and you can trap those and get those out of your garden. So that's it for me with gardening books. If you're interested in gardening, be sure to check out our Gardening Guru video series. It's available on our website, our YouTube channel, and our Facebook page. We also have plenty of gardening books here at the library, so feel free to call us or email us to check out some for yourself. This is our last episode of Book Chat for the summer. We'll be back in the fall, but in the meantime, keep an eye out for some exciting programs and reading challenges in our summer reading program for all ages. Bye, everyone.